Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And give this video a like up. Young and the Restless early weekly spoilers find Summer Newman going too far and making things worse the week of August 12 to 16, 2024. On Y&R, check out the latest spoilers for the CBS soap opera. Coming up on Y&R, Summer Newman meets Kyle Abbott at Crimson Lights to discuss their custody case. Kyle asks what they need to do to make things peaceful between them again. Summer says she's going to need him to cut someone completely out of his life. Surely, he assumes she is talking about Claire Grace Howard. But she says no, that is not who she's talking about. She is referring to Audra Charles. She doesn't want Audra anywhere near their son. So she wants Kyle to cut all contact with her on Young and the Restless. Of course, he can't do that unless he walks away from Glissade. However, she thinks he can push Audra out of the company. He refuses to let her upend his life and says he will see her in court. So things are about to get more chaotic than ever for Kyle and Summer. While Kyle Abbott, Michael Mealer, reels from Summer Newman's Allison Lanier, demands his family celebrates good news. His mom, Diane Jenkins, Susan Walters, and dad, Jack Abbott, Peter Bergman, are at society. They're having drinks with Jack's sister, Tracy Abbott, Beth Maitland, and her new love interest, Alan Laurent, Christopher Cousins. Jack says he knew Tracy and Alan were getting closer on Young and the Restless. However, he didn't realize how much closer. Perhaps Tracy decides to move to Paris to be closer to Alan. Or maybe he will move to Genoa City. They might even go all in and decide to get married. Indeed, that would shock everyone. Meanwhile, on Y&R, Victor Newman, Eric Braeden, rattles his son, Adam Newman, Mark Grossman. The mustache tells Adam he put him in charge at Newman Media because he knows he can get things done when the time comes. And the time has come. No doubt, Adam is unsure. His answer does not please his father, leaving him to take action and go another route on Young and the Restless. Also, Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford, approaches Laylee Winters, Crystal Cullel. Red says she wants to talk to Laylee woman to woman. She says they have a lot to chat about. Indeed, Laylee looks uneasy about whatever Phyllis is up to. Y&R is heating up. Don't miss a minute to see Summer Newman push Kyle over the edge this week on the ABC daytime drama. Genoa City is no stranger to drama, but in the latest Young and the Restless early edition spoilers, Summer Newman Abbott drops a bombshell that has fans clutching their pearls and their remote controls. Just when the dust seemed to be settling, Summer's bold move threatens to unravel the fragile peace among the Abbotts, the Newmans, and even the dreaded specter of the past. Things have been suspiciously calm in Summer's world lately, especially after the tumultuous breakup with Kyle and the custody wrangling over little Harrison. Despite the simmering tension, Summer has managed to hold herself together with her usual poise. She's been building her career back at Marchetti, slowly gaining back the respect she lost in the wake of her failed marriage. But underneath that icy exterior, something's been brewing, and now it's about to explode. According to early spoilers, Summer issues a demand so audacious it leaves everyone stunned. And no, it's not about getting back with Kyle. In a private and emotionally charged confrontation with Diane Jenkins and Jack Abbott, Summer tells them point blank, she wants full custody of Harrison. Permanently, no shared arrangement, no compromises. Jack, caught off guard, initially thinks it's some kind of misunderstanding. But as Summer doubles down, explaining that Harrison needs stability and that Kyle's recent erratic behavior and prolonged absence have made things untenable, the room falls deadly silent. So what's behind Summer's sudden move? Spoilers hint that this isn't just a motherly impulse, it's strategic. Sources say Summer recently stumbled on something about Kyle and Audra's partnership that could jeopardize Harrison's well-being. While the exact details remain murky, there's a hint that Audra may be using Kyle for more than just his charm, and Summe has the receipts. Insiders tease that Summe has been quietly compiling evidence. Phone records, photos, and even a private investigator's report might be in her arsenal. She's not playing this as a scorned ex-wife. She's playing this as a mother who's ready to go nuclear. And if that weren't enough, she's already spoken to a family court lawyer, preparing to take the battle to court if the Abbotts don't meet her demand. This isn't just about a child. This is about control, revenge, and a mother's instinct crashing into legacy family politics. Though he's been in New York on business, possibly personal business, depending on who you ask, Kyle catches wind of Summe's demand and rushes back to Genoa City. He bursts into the Abbott mansion and demands answers, only to find Summe already speaking to Jack and Diane. The confrontation is explosive. Kyle accuses Summe of weaponizing their son to get back at him. Summe counters with scathing clarity, accusing Kyle of prioritizing his new business ventures over their child and surrounding himself with morally bankrupt influences like Audra Charles. Their argument spirals, with Harrison overhearing enough to start asking questions. Jack steps in, trying to restore order, but it's clear this is going to get worse before it gets better. Never one to let her son go down without a fight, Diane is reportedly already reaching out to Michael Baldwin for legal advice. And fans know, if Diane is involved, expect manipulation, gaslighting, and maybe a conveniently timed scandal to hit Summe just as the custody case gains traction. Will Diane fabricate a story to discredit Summe, or will she pull Kyle deeper into her web to present a united front? Either way, a war is brewing in the Abbott household, and the battlefield is a little boy caught in the crossfire. Of course, no major decision in Genoa City happens without the Newmans getting involved. Nikki is furious when she hears about Summe's demand, worried that it could destabilize both Newman enterprises and the delicate truce between the families. Victor, always one to protect the Newman name, offers Summe his full support and possibly access to the best legal team in the state. But is there more to his help than meets the eye? Some suspect Victor might see this as a long overdue chance to weaken the Abbotts once and for all. The implications of Summe's demand stretch far beyond family drama. If successful, she could gain more power at Marchetti, especially if she uses Harrison's legal ties to leverage control. Kyle, embattled and increasingly isolated, may spiral further into Audra's influence, leading to more reckless decisions. And with Diane's claws out and Victor lurking in the shadows, we might be looking at a full-blown Newman versus Abbott war. There are whispers that this custody case could spark a chain reaction, dragging in Sharon, Nick, and even Phyllis, who has been oddly quiet since her return. Could Phyllis have helped orchestrate Summe's shocking demand behind the scenes?